Hey folks, it's Rob, and this is Prison Architect Alpha Build 23. Welcome back to the third part of my prison here, and we're going to be getting ourselves into some CCTV and our remote access doors. Just making sure I have everything else in order. I want to get my prison labor in place. Tax relief's already started, so that's fine. I'm going to want to basically use about half this yard space that I have here for workshop / extra office areas. So what we're going to do is we're going to dismantle these benches, and I'm going to spread in some of the things I took out of the other place. So these weight benches can go in here, that phone booth, and just to make sure things are secure for when I want to do things. Well, let's see, I'm going to bring this over like that. That's the idea. And then run a fence down like this, just to make it more secure for when the time comes. So I'm going to have to strip this out before I put in the foundations, and if they have any access at all, they're going to want to escape through there. Now I can put those benches down. And I am going to need a door for that control point, so like so. Now, I take this off of yard, otherwise they're free to be in this section, and I don't want them to be. There. Now, as per deployment, I'm going to make this section staff only for the moment. Looks like someone's seeking medical treatment, so we'll let them in. This area is going to need electricity because we're going to have the trainer workshop and things like that in here, so we're just going to run some electricity over. Put a bop, says this guard. He's always wandering with his fists up. I don't know what's going on there. Is he the king of the forest? Because I'm the king of the forest. Not duke, not prince, just king. Yeah, Wizard of Oz references, that's where we are at the moment, kids. Sorry. So I think I want to do a shakedown. I want to check these cells. I'm not convinced everyone's been behaving well. basically I'm stripping out these walls because I can, as a way of making sure the yard remains secure. Oh, shakedown's done. Didn't find any tunnels. That's a good sign. That's what I was really worried about. Okay, now we want to demolish that bit of wall. Let them finish their thing. And then I'm going to need foundation. I'm going to need an entrance. Which I'm going to fit in a little staff door right here. Where do I want my large jail door? I think I want that like right there. Okay. Right, let them do their job. It's a little half-assed and expensive the way I did this, but it meant that the prison was secure the entire time. Now the tax relief is done. That's cool. Profits will be up. Okay. I think I know what I did wrong there. Okay. So a couple things we're going to need. I'm going to need an actual office. I'm going to need a security office. So let's see. Actual office. And then the security office. And I'm going to want it to have enough space for my stuff, but right now it's going to be like that. I'm going to plan it a little further, but the idea is that this is not going to be immediately accessible. It's going to be a kind of a control point in between. You know, like maybe you're like wondering why are you having an office in here, Rob? Because what you need, I'm going to be moving Mr. Maintenance from here, the foreman, into this office so that he will be doing his thing elsewhere. And let's see. In fact, we're going to devalidate this office and take down the objects. probably going to be turning this room into its own security operation. Maybe it'll be the armory, actually, which is a viable thing. So I don't want the armory immediately accessible to the rest of the prison population, for obvious reasons, I would hope. So the security room needs its own office desk, chair, and filing cabinet, of course. But it's also going to need other things, and fitting it all into the same room is going to be a little awkward, actually. Because I'm going to want a CCTV monitor in here. Bam. And I'm going to want a door control. Bam. Right. Now, what I have in mind here is a workshop. Okay. So, I'm just going to start by assigning that area to be workshop. I'm thinking I might stick our cleaning cupboard in there. Just because sometimes you don't want skilled workers doing things. But I don't know. Yeah, it's... forgive me for being silly about it, but I don't like how workshop is like spread over there. So, yeah, objects. Right, so we're going to need carpenter's table. We don't need that right away, but we're going to want it. And I'm just sticking them back here because I feel like it. We are going to need saws and presses. And I would highly advise that you put a table in, more than one table in here, but it says just table. Now leave enough space for somebody to work, right? Yeah, that works a little better. Should I ever actually get them trained, we'll have 4 of them. Now, the carpentry tables don't need power, but the workshop saws and presses do. But they will link power to each other. Right, let's run up the concrete wall. And we'll stick on a door. And I could make that into my first classroom, but we're not going to. Another thing you can do, you know how like your gardener doesn't have a whole lot to do? Basically, you can turn forestry into a little way of making him do work and turn money over. So, like I have this strip of land not really doing much here, Make that into forestry. This strip of land over here is not doing much. That's a forestry. Oh, it says 5x5? Well, screw that then. That's something new. I'm always getting caught up by size requirements nowadays. Well, you know, it doesn't even... It's only accessible by staff. So just like there, okay? All of that is now forestry. And my workers, when idle, will go and knock down trees. And my gardener will go and plant trees. And we'll just take cash from the budget and just plant trees. So... Right, and I want that to be a cleaning cupboard. Yeah, I have assigned the door. Okay. Now, oddly enough, I want the security office and the foreman's room office to be their own, you know, staff-only area. So now that we have an actual workshop in place, we'll be able to, well, honestly, teach them to use it. So let's go to Programs, Workshop Safety Induction, start that up. And I could start Carpentry Apprenticeship, but there's no one actually... You gotta pass the first one before you'll ever be able to go take the second one. And actually, I should make sure kitchen safety is in good place. Two finished, no one passed. Excellent. Another thing I'm going to want is a little export area. Because my finished product needs to be exported. Exports, there it is. Oh, we just caught some drugs that were coming in as contraband. All these trees that were coming in, there were some drugs hidden in the trees. There are drugs in the trees, there are drugs in the trees. Won't you listen to me, please? There are drugs in the trees. Now, all this equipment's using power, so I'm expanding my capacitance here, and that will improve that. I should also probably improve my patrols, because they're probably all cockamamie now. Yep. So that's a dog patrol. Again, don't want to trust these jerks with pretty much anything, so metal detectors at the workshop is a good idea. Actually, let's align these differently. Yeah. Now they can leave and then get caught immediately. Make sure our jobs are put in place. Now they can't work here until they pass their program, but they can go in there for education purposes. Okay. There. And I want to hire an honor guard. There we go. Okay. Alright, got to wire in these. There we go. Okay, getting ready to play with the toys. So, automatic doors. Here's I have our automatic door control system. You can operate 2 doors with no delay. So, what I'm thinking is we're gonna... Oh, Bumfield's father just happens to be wearing practically a prison uniform. Okay. So, a door servo is necessary to operate the door remotely. Thinking of is we'll set the road gates to remote control first off. And we'll do the same for the visitor doors. My CCTV cameras. Now, did they move those off the main list here and put them off for the utilities? Yes, they did. Okay. This is always the fun thing, deciding which one's the front end again. I think it goes like that. Where do I want to put this camera? Yeah, okay. Now, once these objects have been put in place, by my construction crews, then I can start connecting them to the control units. So we have a door servo here. If I go to connections, I go, okay, I want this one connected to my panel, okay? And I want this connected to my panel. And looks like these haven't been mounted yet. Alright, we'll wait. I don't know what my construction workers are doing, but they gotta get off their lazy asses and get things done. Come on. So many trees being shipped in. Alright, those servers have been mounted. Okay. Go to connect. Drag her over. Now, I'm not expecting both of these to be needed, both sets to be needed at the same time. So, but basically, you can operate 2 door. I mean, Am I going to need to operate both the in and out gates at the same time on both sets? I don't think so. But that should make my guard's life a lot easier over here, and he'll be more readily able to deal with in and outs, that kind of thing. So, this can be in locked open mode. Really more concerned about the other doors. Okay. Now, have my cameras been mounted? Yes, they have. Okay. Then we go into utilities, and we connect, and we go, hey. I want that connected. And this one connected. And he's got 8 screens on that one monitor, so yeah, all these cameras I put up are just going to be fine. And if I connect more than 8, he'll cycle through them. Why are my connections working? That's an interesting thing. I never had a problem with these before. The monitor's powered. The cameras have alternately needed power and not needed power, but it's not saying it needs power. Oh, no, it looks like it's working now. But I guess I'll connect them up to actual power directly. See if that solves it. It's not flashing power, though. I don't think this is what the problem is. It may be how I have this laid out. Nope, I don't have enough money at the moment. I'll have to wait till you make some money, kids. Well, I suppose I could tear this one down. Ain't that taking a long time to dismantle? Okay, one CCTV monitor. We'll experiment. Okay, utilities, connect. just to make sure I've done this right. I think this way I have a two-way connection between the door. So recall, they feed as circuits in a weird way. I know a guard is necessary to operate the terminal. Get over there. There we go. That's working now. Maybe I just wired them up wrong. That's possible. Okay. So we're going to wait until we make a little bit of money. I no longer have the $30. Okay. This is due to the vast quantities of trees I've bought, which have not yet to be installed. My gardener will never be short of things to do, apparently. Just to play a guard randomly in that area strikes me as a good idea. Just there's somebody whose job it is to be in the cell block. So you can see the camera's working, showing me what they can see. For some reason this camera's very focused, but you know. They're giving me eyes on the cells basically, and that's a good thing. And I can put in more cameras into the system. Like I said, the monitor can handle 8. Let's see, how goes workshop safety? It's coming. No one's actually gone through the course yet, though. Which means all this wood's not going to get turned into planks until somebody knows what the heck they're doing with it. But when it does, that'll be something. Or, I mean, you know, if you ever find yourself in a situation and you're short of cash, you can just sell things direct. I don't need that much wood, you know. There we go. Alright, let's fit the necessary bits in here. See, door control costs 1,000. CCTV also costs 1,000. Right. But now I have room for a few more door controls here. That'll be fine. I can put an arm monitor unit in here, and that'll separate out the duties pretty adequately, actually. think, where do I want to put the next camera? I probably want one over here, pointing the other way down the corridor. Or I could have it this way, down here. And I probably want one watching the holding cell through some means. And I could have one at visitation. Yeah. I'm going to call this guard Fisty. Because these guys fist up all the time. He's Fisty the guard. Right. So where does that leave us? Pretty good, I think. This truck's not been let in because this truck is sitting here tying up the space. They're like, where are we going to put all these trees? This is actually tying up deliveries, preventing other things from coming in. Okay, the gate didn't slide at all. I don't know if I have that right. Right, clear connections. Connect. No. Okay. Okay. Let's try it the other way. Connect from the door to the servo. Okay, there we go. I think that'll work. And then, I mean, if I want, I can set things on timers as well. Like if I want this door to open and close on a timer, I could do that. Timer costs 1,000. Yeah. Not in a huge hurry for that then. Take you off duty. That door worked. Okay, so that one's working. That one definitely worked because I saw it. Wait a minute. Oh, that's just Christoph's son. You can see how I might think this might be a prisoner. What with the beard and the medium security prisoner clothing. So you're just checking the place out, shopping around for your next prison? Okay. learning. At least one of them's going to pass. Probably. Hey, these guys are in education as well. Oh, and you're going to pass. You got a 100% chance pass rate, even if you don't attend any more classes. Awesome. Swearingen. Excellent. Cody Swearingen. You who are moaning about wanting drugs while you're here. You're not a regular guy. You got special hair and everything. Riku Vilvaski. I'll keep an eye on you. Jordan Crazy Man. You're gonna pass. $98. $99. Cody Swearingen, congratulations. You've fully attended your classes and are going to pass. We like that. Ed Madman Potts. Ricuville Balancher Vasque. Yeah, a couple of you guys could actually work in here now. Yep, there we go. Operating the saw. Yay! We're actually going to have swan planks. 4 of them passed. Excellent. Very good. Well, I guess I should start the next program, really. And that means carpentry apprenticeship. We'll do that in the 1 to 3 slot. Okay. Who knows, maybe some of them will take the course tomorrow. A lot of them just crammed in here in this filthy laundry. That's someplace where I need a camera, isn't it? See, and there we're getting sawn planks. Our damaged bleach. Some kind of glitchy broken thing. This is supposedly a stack of bleach, but I mean, it doesn't look like it. I mean, You gonna let him in? Okay. Maybe I've mounted the servo to the outer gate incorrectly. That's a possibility. Alright, we'll dismantle these. We'll try mounting them the other way. I mean, yeah, thinking about it, the door's down here. I've mounted it kind of above the door. It's not actually connected to anything, is it? Alright, we'll try it that way. In fact, it looks like I did that one wrong as well. Right. Right, like we'll do it like that. Hopefully that will connect up properly. In the meantime, I can experiment with connections down here. So, utility, connect this to this. There we go, that seems to actually work. It's the brand new toys, kids. Sorry if I'm like messing up with them, but yeah, there we go, that worked. Okay, this is working properly. Yay! And just in time for the video to end. Well, thank you very much, folks. I appreciate you watching. Hopefully you'll enjoy watching next time when we come back and we continue to improve and expand the prison. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Goodbye.